cost-benefit analysis to decide which team is better assessed for resolution. So let's start with the first, which is the cost per vote by the con team. They provide the sex, but they never link to the quality of education. At that point alone, you're going to drop them because they have no impact on the playground. Not only that, they also make this huge logical gap when they tell you that they assume that schools and classrooms are the same thing. Remember, I can go to a single-sex school classroom, but be able to interact with the other sex outside of that classroom, i.e. lunch, recess, debate team, like all of these things. Like that's what we're going to show you, that's where, at that point, they have no cost. But not only that, we show you how we treat sexism effectively. Remember how we tell you that teachers actually make it a focus to promote gender equality. Not only that, they never respond to the Abigail James evidence who tells you that the stereotyping occurs more in co-ed schools. At this point, we're showing you how not only does that single-sex schools solve for sexism better. The second, which is that co-ed are better. Remember, we tell you that first off, we don't have to prove that single-sex schools are the absolute best method, but we have to prove that they improve the quality of education. At that point, they never respond to this, and we're showing you how this actually holds absolutely no weight in today's debate round. Not only that, we're going to show you how they. Now let's go to the benefits. Starting off with a decrease of bullying. Remember, all they tell you, they don't attack the warrants, they give you some blanket responses. Remember, we don't have to solve for everything, but all we have to show you is that there's an improvement made with single-sex classrooms. At the point is when they want to ignore the bullying that's happening in public schools, that's where you're going to vote pro, because we're making the honest attempt of stopping cross-gender bullying. That's what we're going to see is that we're never, and also, they don't attack the evidence of UCLA and Sam Houston, which show you the impacts of bullying, which show you health is decreased, and so are academic performances when you have this cross-gender bullying. Second, academics. Now, they never respond to at-risk students, who we tell you that through Hubbard and Mitchell, which they don't respond to, that tells you that these distractions in these at-risk students are not accounted for, again, in the Wisconsin study that they keep bringing up. And we show you that these studies show that, on average, single-sex schools are better for these at-risk students. Now, STEM. Remember, we're going to tell you that in this contention, we're bridging the gap between male and females in the STEM industry. At that point, we're showing you how we're reducing sexism because we're bringing all of them